is in control here, but Petrovic trying to reverse course right now. Oh! There's a forearm right into that lower lumbar region. And now Petrovic trying to swing the tide back her direction.
Again, Fallon Henley just one step
Oh!
quicker. And apparently I spoke too soon.
Now a little bit of a nastier side from the Karate Master.
I'd say that Carmen Petrovic, oh man, natural born gladiator from the womb, just prepared to hold on.
There's a cover, only gets two, and of course Petrovic growing up in that war-torn region, had to see a lot of adversity really from day one.
Yeah, and so you think about this. All Carmen Petrovic has known her entire life is combat. All she has known is how to fight, how to survive. So this is the perfect environment for Carmen Petrovic to thrive.
Moving homes, moving countries, really readjusting throughout her entire career. And Byron, how does that adaptability really translate here inside the ring?
Well, it's perfect because you're able to handle the chaos of NXT, the unpredictability of different opponents. That unpredictability there, a little follicle assist utilized by Carmen Petrovic.
Signature follicle assist right there. Oh, as Henley trying to make a bit of a comeback here. And Carmen Petrovic looking very focused right now. And of course, we've spoken many times, Byron, about Petrovic idolizing Trish Stratus. What about that war between the Hall of Famer and Becky Lynch inside the steel cage at Payback last week?
Unbelievable. It was everything we thought it would be. It took us a while to get there. But Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, steel cage, Payback, it delivered.
Becky Lynch, of course, might have a new target here in NXT, but Petrovic,
once again,
that follicle assist.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You seeing a little change in attitude from Carmen Petrovic in this match? A little more added aggression?
Might be inching closer and closer to her first victory here in NXT. She might be seeing light at the end of that tunnel. As Henley shifts the weight, and Henley coming right back the other direction.
Fallon Henley's aggression radar just went off. She sensed it for Carmen Petrovic, and now she's responding in kind.
Nice combination here by Henley. And Fallon Henley wants to put an end to all questions about her role here in the NXT Women's Division.
Look at this, Fallon Henley is in a mood. She wants to leave no doubt right now that she is the better competitor here against Carmen Petrovic.
As Henley picking up steam, creating even more separation.